Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's talk. Join me as we explore life's biggest questions, trends, and everything in between, from thought-provoking discussions to light-hearted chats. We are discovering it all. Hit that subscribe button and join the conversation now. What topic would you like us to dive into and to discuss? Alright, so let's dive right into today's topic. And today we are talking on love. Now, love has so many descriptions by different people with different mentality, with different, background and experiences. Love can be defined in so many ways, but they are broken down so far into three. We have platonic love, which is basically a non-romantic or sexual love between friends or like-minded individuals, like your buddy, your sisters, your brothers, and so on. We all have that at every point in time in our lives. Then we have the romantic love, which is a deep emotional connection and attachment between two people, often characterized by passion and intimacy. This can be between maybe your partner, in marriage, in any kind of relationship. And then we have the unconditional love, lastly, which is a selfless, unwavering love that accepts and supports someone without expectation or reward or reciprocation. This love can be, honestly, in my interpretation, this has to come from you. It's a selfless act, right? Where maybe you see someone going through something and you just choose to help the person out because you can't bear to see the person suffer or go through that pain. So, and I feel like for me, this is the most important one because it's what we need, honestly, as a society. We need to love people the way, Jesus loved people unconditionally, not having any kind of how will I put it, not having any kind of thing attached to it, just loving people from the heart, from the mind, and everything. As we all know, love is a fundamental human need driven by attachment style. We cannot do without love. Love is very important. When a child is born, what is the first thing that happens? There is a bond created, right, between the child and the mother. Without that bond, likely the child might be detached. Definitely something is not going to be right. There must be a sort of bond. Love is like a bond that binds two or more people together. So even from infants, we experience love through our mother. And then when the child grows, the connection increases from the parents to maybe friends at school and even the neighbors, church members, and then from there the love spreads. But then what is happening these days is that there is no more love. You see rape everywhere, even for children being raped or bullied. There is so much detachment going on because you can't just leave a child like before to just roam around because you never know what will happen, right? So the child is subject to enclosement. The child is kept away, as a sort of protection, which is very important. But my point is, so many things are happening in this world that is taking away this love from us, which is horrible. It's very bad. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that love is a universal language that transcends borders, cultures, and backgrounds. It is the foundation of human connection, fostering empathy, compassion, and understanding. Love is a connection. Love is a connection. I want us to ponder on that. Love connects us. Without love, we are disconnected. Love helps us to understand the needs of others, the pains of others. It fosters empathy, helps us to understand when someone is going through something and you see the person. Without empathy, you can just literally walk past that person, right? But you see the person and you understand. It's like you take the person's pain on yourself and you feel that person's pain. And what causes that? Love. If you don't love the person, you can never feel that way. However, in recent years, we've witnessed a decline in love's impact worldwide. There's a serious decline, which is very troubling. It troubles me so much. We've become increasingly focused on individualism. We've become so focused on ourselves, on our needs. We don't even see the needs of others anymore. We often prioritize personal interests over collective well-being. This shift has led to a rise in loneliness, isolation, and disconnection. What is the importance of love? Love is important for building strong, resilient communities. Without love, we can't help each other. We can never help each other. It is through love that we can build a strong community. Love causes us to prosper and to flourish. As a renowned philosopher once said, "Where is love? Where there is love, there is life." Now let's focus on the power of love. Love has the power to transform lives, cities, and the world at large. Now I'm sure we have heard this statement a million times, and even through movies and memes and everything, we must have experienced this or heard this statement. Love has the power to transform lives. I can't emphasize on this enough. Let's look at the life of Jesus. Why did Jesus come? He came to die for us, right? Would he have done that if he did not love us? No. That is one of the greatest example of love I can give you as of now. Love has the power to transform lives and communities and the world at large even. It inspires us to take action, to care for one another, and to work towards a common goal. If we don't love each other, we can never work towards a common goal. There will definitely be disagreements and arguments, and we can't move towards this in the same direction. That it can never be possible. So now, I urge you that are listening to me to reflect on the role of love in your life and in the world around you. Let us look around. Do you have love in you? Do you have love for others? Do you have love for yourself? Can you pinpoint one thing that you have done that might have transformed someone's life in one way or the other through your love for them? Has your love transformed a soul, a life? How can we prioritize love and create a more compassionate, empathic society? That is a question I want to throw to you. How can we make sure that love leads? And how can we create a compassionate and empathic society? And what steps can we take to foster a culture of love and kindness? How? Please, I would like to hear your answer in the comments. I'll be more than happy to read your suggestions. In conclusion, love is a powerful force that can bring people together and create a positive change. Let us strive to prioritize love, empathy, and compassion in our daily lives. By doing so, we can build a brighter, more loving future for all. As we move forward, let us all remember that love is a choice. Love is a choice. We can choose to love, we can choose not to love. But I implore you to please choose to love, because through your love, you can change the life of somebody. Let us choose to love, to care, and to prioritize the well-being of those around us. Thank you so much for listening. Please drop your answers or comments for me in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to read and engage. Please, if you have any questions, ask, and I will be happy to read on your comments as well. Please like and subscribe and share. Thank you so much for listening and watching.